everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park Film Reviews, and we are finally here. We are finally here at the Michael Bay final BAYHEM video. And even though I wanted to still add a couple things to this, I just had to stop. It's done. This is it. This is a little bit of everything. There's Michael Bay, and then there's Michael Bay-esque type of things, and we're just going to go through what I got, and then this will probably be it for a while, I would think. So thank you for watching all of these Michael Bay videos. I really do appreciate it. And it's been an interesting road to this video, because I kept kind of finding these things and going, oh, well, this isn't exactly Michael Bay, but it's Michael Bay-esque. Or, ooh, I didn't know this existed in this version of the film that he directed. So let's take a look here at what I got. And we're going to go old school on the first one. And I have collected a few of these from a few different actors or directors. I'll probably collect a couple more from Michael Bay, but we're going to start out with VHS. This is the VHS tape of Armageddon. I think I found this at Goodwill. They did not rewind, so they were not kind. They did not rewind. So this is going to, once this video is done, it's going to go sit up there with the rest of my VHS tapes. But yeah, I think this one is kind of fun. I got a few Tom Cruise ones, and then some out of print movies that you can only get on VHS. I'll show those at some point too. But yeah, this was pretty cool. I saw it sitting up there, and I'm like, you know, why don't I have like a little collection of Michael Bay VHS tapes? So there we go. So that's our first one right there. And the second one is this I bought on Blu-ray, which is how it should be seen. But when I saw that this was out there, it's like, oh, I got to get this, even though it's DVD. So this is it's the Vista series, and it's Pearl Harbor, the director's cut, 4-disc set. And it's done like a book. It's got a whole bunch of special features here. And the top's like that. So I think, yeah, you could just kind of slide it out. And I don't think this opens. No, this is stuck on here. So you take this off, and you can open it this way. Oh, and this pulls out. So it's a oh wow, it's like a so it's like a replica of a letter. And it's stamped up here. It's dated December 8th, 1941, the White House. So let's read what this says here. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy, the United States was suddenly and deliberately attacked by the naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. Always will remember the character of the onslaught against us, no matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion. The American people, in their righteous might, will win through absolute victory. And it's got here President Franklin D. Roosevelt, address to Congress, December 8th, 1941. So that's pretty cool. So let's put, so that's going to go right back in here. This here, we have Vista series, Pearl Harbor, the director's cut. It's got 5 stars, number 1941. So it's kind of done like a folder, I think. And we got a picture here. More pictures. Wait, there we go. Telling you. Where do I go in this? This way. So let's, oh, does this open? Oh man, okay. So we got to go even further. Which way am I going here? And it shows the Japanese pilots bombing Pearl Harbor. So look how long that is. Okay, so let's take a look. Hopefully me setting this on the keyboard here doesn't mess anything up. Okay, so let me actually close this up. So this here, it holds how did I don't think I used, no, because that would tear it. Oh, wait. That's right. It folded under the sticker. Okay. So this is where all the discs are. So here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4. I think, yeah. And let's take one of the discs out. So it looks like, sorry, trying not to get my fingerprints on it. So that's what disc 1 looks like. I'm not going to go through them all. They're not easy to pull out. There is a good chance I will never watch these because I just want this as a collector's item. Oh, well, each one is different. That's disc 2. I grab it like that. Disc 3. Let's see. I bought this used, and the person kept really excellent condition. Kept this in excellent condition, so I want to treat it the same way that they did. It's, there it goes. And then These fold back down, and this gets put under here. So it fits under the sticker. There we go. Do not want to damage that sticker. Okay, so the next thing on here is this here. Make sure you can see it, yeah. Oh, this opens up, it's a flap, and here's a booklet. Fits right, oh, there's more in here. Okay, let's see. So it fits right inside here. Okay, let's see what this is. I actually haven't looked through this whole thing yet. So the little thing that's in here is, oh, it's a coupon. Official mail-in receipt, Pearl Harbor's 60th anniversary commemorative edition. Save $10. So it's probably like a maybe like a documentary or something. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna put that back in there. Don't throw away anything. Okay, so then there's this little booklet. I've actually seen this, I bought on eBay, but I've seen this actually at Goodwill. You just want to make sure all this stuff is in it. I don't think I'm missing anything. So, oh, inside here, it talks about what's on each disc. So, disc 1 is Pearl Harbor, the Director's Cut, Part 1. It's got a bunch of audio commentaries, including Michael Bay. Disc 2 is Pearl Harbor, the Director's Cut, Part 2. So Michael Bay, oh yeah, Jerry Bruckheimer's on this too. Alec Baldwin, Ben Affleck, a lot of stuff. And then the supplements, so these are like the extras and all that for parts. For disc 3 are like production diaries, boot camp, journey to the screen, the making of Pearl Harbor, Super 8mm montage, over our 1 hour over Tokyo, unsung heroes of Pearl Harbor, oral history, the recollection of a Pearl Harbor nurse, DVD production credits, DVD ROM. Disc 4, interactive attack sequence, deconstructing destruction, a conversation on the visual effects with Michael Bay and Eric Brivg, maybe. Automatic attack, interactive timeline, and still galleries. And then this says memo down at the bottom. My grandfather was actually at Pearl Harbor. I have his footlocker. Unfortunately, he passed in 2000. But what I did get from him, among some other things, is I did get the footlocker from Pearl Harbor. So I have that. I'm never getting rid of it. So it looks like scene selections for disc 1, disc 2. There's a history here with actual photos. This is the event that got us into World War II. And apparently our government knew it was going to happen, and it was the only way of basically getting people to side with the government about going to war, because they didn't want to. Yeah, it talks about disc 3. Yeah, it goes into detail on the it's got like the posters. How they did like that bomb that drops, the first bomb. This is a really nice booklet. Okay, so that goes back into its folder here. I'm gonna close that little book or that little doorway. So the next thing that's on here is this area here that kind of, I guess, maybe supposed to resemble a little bit like a kind of like a I don't know, like a folder with a clasp on it, and it does have postcards right here. So let's take a look at those. I'm just trying to be careful not to mess this up or my computer. And this, yeah, it looks like it just has little flaps inside to hold the postcards. So it looks like these are movie postcards, but the idea are, you know, posters to get people into, supporting the war. So like there's Ben Affleck on this one. Man the guns, join the fight, Pearl Harbor. And each one has this back on it that you can write on. So let's see, put that down like that. Victory, Pearl Harbor, and it's got come on, show me the money. God, I'm blanking on his name. I'm sorry, but there he is. I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry. Then we have, this is Josh Hartnett. Keep Him Flying, Pearl Harbor. Oh, buy war bonds. And Victory on the top of that one. So I'm predicting, like I said, I haven't seen these, so I'm going to predict the last one is going to be Kate Beckinsale. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Yep. Nurses are needed now to have and hold. And then it says, if you are a registered nurse, not yet 45 years of age, apply to the Surgeon General, United States Army, Washington 25 DC, or to any Red Cross procurement office. U.S. Nurse Corps, Pearl Harbor. This is going to drive me nuts. Gooding, Cuba Jr. There we go. I didn't have to look it up. It finally came to my mind. I just remembered a movie that he was in. Cuba Gooding Jr. There we go. Sorry about that. Wanted to show him the respect. If I knew everybody else's name, I should know his name too. Okay, so then these are going to go back in here. Okay, what else do we have? It's really big. It's wobbly. Okay, so what's under here? Okay, so that's the last thing. Then it's just the picture of the bombing. Okay, so, and then we got our pictures here. I think I showed it that way, but I didn't show it this way. So it's got everything. There we go. Okay. Let us put this back together. Okay, that fit nicely. And we'll put that back in its box. There we go. So Pearl Harbor Director's Cut for this set. These next two, I knew about for a long time, but I never got them because they're Michael Bay. Why would I do that? When I got back into Michael Bay, it sounds weird. When I got back into Michael Bay as a filmmaker, I started watching a YouTube channel, which is Patrick H. Willems, and he does these essays, which I really like. And he's a big Michael Bay fan. He comes off as somebody who he did go to college. He would probably be pretentious. Maybe he only watches art movies and foreign films. And Michael Bay is a joke. From what he has said on his YouTube channel, that's kind of how it was for a while for him. And then he started learning about these other filmmakers. And one of them, especially, was Michael Bay. And something that he likes to say on his YouTube channel is, and this is dedicated, I should have done this at the very beginning of the video, but I'm doing it right now before I say what he says. This video is dedicated to Paul and Hugo, the two biggest Michael Bay supporters I know, and said sarcastically. And so what Patrick H. Willems says is, always remember, Michael Bay has 2 movies in the Criterion Collection. And I almost want to get a tattoo of that. I've posted it on Facebook, Twitter. Both of them, especially Hugo, laugh at me when I put that stuff up. He just writes like garbage. It's pretty funny. And like, I just put up something for Michael Bay, and he goes, "Hey, I found this," and it's a picture of one of the Ninja Turtles, and he's painting, and it just says Michael Bay sucks. The good thing I have a sense of humor about all this. I mean, I didn't make the movies, and I'm not Michael Bay, so why should I have a sense of humor? So when I watched this video that Patrick H. Willems did, I looked on eBay and I found these. They're out of print and they're only available on DVD. I don't know why they didn't do them on Blu-ray, but I had to have them. I had to have them because I'll never forget. Always remember, Michael Bay has 2 films in the Criterion Collection. So the first one is The Rock. And I mentioned this in it was a different Michael Bay video where a lot of people think that the Rock is an unofficial James Bond movie with Sean Connery. It's been rumored, it's never been confirmed, but it's one of those rumors. When I watched it, I didn't think it exactly worked, but the idea is fun. I like the idea, thinking that because of copyright issues, you can't say this is a James Bond movie, but it is, but it isn't. So, and so it's a 2-disc, and right here, the Criterion Collection, a series of important classic and contemporary films, presents The Rock double disc set. So, Paul and Hugo, that's all I can say. Inside, and it looks like it comes with a booklet. So here is disc 1, the movie. Disc 2, it's called The Vault. Let's take a look. This is probably not going to be a short video, guys, if you thought it was, because we're looking at every piece of this, and I'm going to milk this video because it's allegedly the last one. So, and when you open it, so this is actually from Roger Ebert. I guess he liked The Rock because this is him talking about The Rock. What a weird movie for him to like, but it is a great film. And it's Nicolas Cage's first action film. Michael Bay wanted him in this movie because he felt that he was a kind of an everyday schmo that people could relate to. And then he kind of becomes this action hero at the end. So we'll look at the back. So what we have here are some pictures. You got the chapters for disc 1, some more pictures. Oh, for disc 1. Okay, pictures, and then cast credits is that's weird. It's only the chapters disc 1, but nothing for disc 2. Maybe because it's like an extras disc, so there aren't chapters on that one. Okay. The second film that Michael Bay has in the Criterion Collection is Armageddon. So I now own this on VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. And I'm okay with that. What is it? So for The Rock, I won't read all of this. I'll kind of summarize it for its special features. So disc 1, the movie, new widescreen transfer. It's approved by Michael Bay. Digital, Dolby Digital and DTS 5.1 surround soundtracks. Audio commentary by Michael Bay, Jerry Bruckheimer, Nick Cage, and Ed Harris. Subtitles. Disc 2, The Vault. Video interview with Jerry Bruckheimer. Analysis of the dive sequences. Movie magic episode on the film's special effects. Do's and don'ts of Hollywood gunplay. Excerpts from Secrets of Alcatraz, a documentary. Storyboards, production drawings, production stills, theatrical trailer, TV spots, outtakes selected by Michael Bay, The Rock world premiere on Alcatraz. Oh, that's right. They had the premiere on Alcatraz. I've lived most of my life, actually, probably half my life, in the Bay Area, San Francisco. So I saw Alcatraz every single day, basically just looking out my bedroom window because we lived on this hill, Madrone Canyon, and there was a park, the Dark Park. That's where I got Dark Park Films from. Was this park that was in the woods at the bottom of our hill? You drove up to the top and you could see the entire bay. It was beautiful. We were one street from the top, and you looked down and you could see San Francisco. There's Alcatraz. There's the marina where like the ships are to go to San Francisco, and then you could see further up, and it was absolutely beautiful. So I've seen Alcatraz a whole bunch of times. I've never been there, but I would love to. So on Armageddon, looks like it also has a book. So we got disc 1, the movie, disc 2, supplements. Let's take out its book. Okay, so we got, let's see here. So inside, when you open it, these liner notes here are written by Janine Basinger. And then on the back, and what you're getting on the back here, disc 1 chapters, DVD production credits. Yeah, and then just like who made the DVD. So always remember, especially Paul and Hugo, Michael Bay has 2 movies in the Criterion collection. All right, our next one is it's Transformers the movie, but it's a 2-disc special edition. This is interesting. I have not opened it yet. I think I thought I opened it a little bit just to get my finger in there. But I thought that this was interesting. I was trying to find something with a transformer like Optimus Prime on it where it would actually do the transformation from like the truck to the robot. So I found this. So this is a Blu-ray. And it shows down here what it does. So it starts off here, kind of becomes half a robot, and then there's the full transformer. This was only at Target. It says exclusive Optimus Prime transforming packaging. World's first transforming DVD case becomes a 15-inch tall Optimus Prime robot. Also includes Target exclusive comic book with RoboVision decoder to unlock cool content at target.com/transformers. So here's the front. So it's brand new. It's still in its plastic. It does come in this plastic case. Oh, I want to keep the sticker. So let me take it off. I could slide it. There it comes. I like to keep these and then put them on the box, or at least put them inside. Okay, so here's our case. It opens up here. So I've never done this before. And like I said, this is brand new. Let's pull it out. So it's empty inside like that. It does come with, well, an alarm thing. Here's this booklet, Transformers movie prequel. Oh, and you pull this off, which I'm not going to do, RoboVision detector, and it's red. So here's the comic. It's like it says, it's the prequel to the movie. I got this on eBay, and I saw people were just selling it as the DVD holder, but it didn't have any of this other stuff. And then I found this one, and I'm like, okay, I'm buying this. Okay, so that's that. So let's put this back inside the box here. Pull that up a little bit. Okay. So here is, so there's Optimus Prime. That's how he comes out of the box. That's where the DVDs are. Okay, let's see. lift head up. Okay, that's his head. So it was down here. So we lift head up. Pull out arms. It's plastic, but it's heavy plastic. Okay, that's one arm. It's like that, and it just pulls out like that. Oh, shit. That one pulled out so easy. Why is this one being difficult? Like, it's so dark and so tiny. Flip something legs located into, I think it's arms. This one just doesn't want to come out. Come on, Optimus. I'm not going to spend all day on this if it just doesn't. I wish they would have. Flip down legs until locked into place. So maybe we could do that. I don't even see. It just doesn't want to come out. It's just freaking stuck in there. It says that the legs need to come down. I don't even see how the legs come down. I don't know, guys. We might have to skip on this. I don't understand what they want. Flip down legs until locked into place. Flip down. Well, here's its legs. I don't understand. I think the arms have to come out. Is this a leg? Okay, so I'm going to put his head back. I think this is his leg, but once again, it's not pulling out. I don't want to break it. And there's like no flap or anything. There's like no button to push. It's just supposed to pull out. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. All right. So I'll give you this little area here. Okay. Okay. That's two. Okay. Sorry, I keep saying okay. I'll try to stop. If I can get the arm out. Okay. I'm sorry. I keep saying okay. I apologize. All right. Is this, and then it looks like these have arrows. There's his feet. Flap foot down. So I think it took longer than I thought it would, but I think this is it. I mean, I don't know how well he stands. On the back here, there is like a little. So there's the two discs. So disc one, feature film, disc two, special features. Wow. Okay. Sorry. I said okay again. What do you guys think? Let me know. Write down in the comments. That wasn't so flappy though. So let's, okay, so put foot back, arm will go back in, leg. Oh, we'll do the head so it doesn't get squashed. Leg. Maybe I'm being too gentle, thinking I'm going to break it. It is hard plastic. And now we're back to it looking like the truck. And it will go back into its package. On the head. They don't make stuff easy, do they? Just need to get this side piece in here. There we go. And now it's back in like that. Man, that was an exercise in patience. The next one will be much easier. I think from here on out things will be easier. So this I didn't show last time because it was in a stack of movies that I had not put away yet. They'd not been organized. And when I was organizing, I'm like, oh, I do have this. I should have added it to the, well, maybe not, because it's not produced by Michael Bay, but it's Bad Boys for Life. So it's the third Bad Boys movie. Michael Bay does make a cameo in it. Bad Boys 4, Ride or Die, comes out in a couple weeks, I think. So maybe he'll make a cameo in that one too. But I don't think he's produced part 4. I know he's not listed as a producer on part 3. Does this? So on this here, disc 1 has commentary by Michael Bay. Disc 2 has 3 sections. Our World, explore the world of Transformers through interviews with cast and crew, stunt training footage, and exclusive access to on-set locations. Their War, learn more about the Autobots and the Decepticons with exclusive access to production design, military advisors, and digital special effects. More Than Meets the Eye, an in-depth featurette on the making of the oh god, Sakor Panda. I have no idea how to say that. Or Pan Oh Cag. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea how to say that. Desert attack scene and concept boards. It's probably a lot easier than what I'm trying to make it. And it's widescreen. So that's the special features on this. The special features on Bad Boys for Life are extended and alternate scenes, outtakes and bloopers, Ride or Die, the making of Bad Boys for Life, partners in crime behind the scenes series, It's About Time, third installment in the franchise, Easter eggs, and more. So the same people, like the same directors of this, also did the fourth one, Ride or Die. So I'm looking forward to it. I like the Bad Boys movies. Nothing beats part two. Nothing beats part two. So this is Michael Bay related, but I got this off of eBay, and I did see for around $300 you can get an autographed one, and it does come with a certificate. So I'm thinking of putting some money aside, because when am I ever going to meet Michael Bay to have him sign something, especially this? I purposely bought this because of Michael Bay and maybe one day getting him to sign it. And that is the Funko Pop Transformers Optimus Prime. I love this. He signed it on the ones that I saw on eBay. It was in a really nice blue pen, and it was thick, metallic. And from what I've learned from my buddy Philip Tricky, that you always have them sign it on the window here. So when an actor or whoever, director, whatever, signs a Funko Pop, you do it on the front window. I would love there to be a Funko Pop series on directors. You could do Michael Bay, Steven Spielberg, you could do all these guys, George Lucas, they all look different, you know, James Cameron. So they all definitely have a distinct look to them. So I think that would be fun. Uwe Boll would be great to have as one, I think. So this is pretty cool. There's actually 5 of these, but I think I'm only going to get just the Optimus Prime because that's the one I want signed. I've started collecting Funko Pops, so you're going to be getting a video from me later on about my collection. I also just did a video with Philip Tricky over on his YouTube channel, and that will be up shortly too. This is once again Michael Bay related. I think the rest of these are Michael Bay related, but I wanted a red decal sticker that I could put on my car on like the back window. I had one for the Monkeys, I have one for the Misfits, and I wanted one for the Transformers. So I ordered it. This is what I got. Just a sticker. It's smaller than what the decals would be. It's not a decal, it's a sticker. The white doesn't disappear, so you can see like the, you know, the windshield. This is just a sticker. This is all it is. It says no returns. I'll keep it. I'll find some place for it to go. But it's not what I wanted. So down the road, I'll have to order another one and be a little more careful in what I order. So I don't know. The way that they had this advertised is it looked like what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. But like I said, I'll find a place to put it. This next one, because I've gotten a little bit into the Transformers, I did pick up the Transformers, the movie. There was a Blu-ray on this, but I picked up the DVD just to be old school. This is the special collector's edition. And it's got a bunch of people. I mean, Leonard Nimoy, Judd Nelson, Eric Idle, Orson Welles. So it's yeah, this is from Rhino. It's got the chapters. Nothing at the back. And what we have here is DVD features, completely remastered, unedited version, 5.1 sound, storyboards, animated chapter breaks, exclusive interview with composer Vince D. Cola. More than meets the eye. And let's see, do I have? Because recently, I met David Mendenhall. He was at a friend's birthday party, and I had him sign my over the top Blu-ray. He was nice enough to do that to me, for me. He took some pictures with me. He does one of the voices in this. And I told him, I said, dude, you're in a movie with Orson Welles. That's pretty awesome. He also did a lot of voices for other animated things too. But he's in a Transformers movie. He also got to work with Sylvester Stallone. And he's in a film with Orson Welles, Robert Stack, Leonard Nimoy, Judd Nelson, Eric Idle. I mean, come on. Gotta love that. So on one of the other videos, I had mentioned a film called On the Beach. I think it's the second video that I did with Michael Bay produced TV shows and movies. So I had mentioned The Last Ship, which is a great show. You should watch it. It's really good. It's on HBO. So this is the first season. And it reminded me a lot of a movie called On the Beach, which is this movie here. Old flick. I believe 1950s. Yeah, 1959. Stanley Kramer directed it. Fred Astaire, Gregory Peck, Ava Gardner, Anthony Perkins. It's an end of the world movie, like The Last Ship, about a virus or a plague or whatever they call it, just like The Last Ship. This is a submarine instead of a battleship. They even go to San Francisco at one point, which I think is really awesome. And it's all deserted. This is a really good movie. So I have a feeling they probably saw this, and then the author of the book for this wrote the book, and then they turned it into a TV show. But when I mentioned on that video, oh yeah, there's a movie called On the Beach, this is it. So if you haven't seen it, you should. It's a classic. It's really good. Black and white. Now, these next ones are movies that you could swear are Michael Bay, but they're not. But they almost should be, but they're not. So the first one here, and this one I did show on my Simon West video that I did. This is Con Air. Also with Nicolas Cage. Takes place on a plane. This is the new unrated extended edition. Unrated extended edition here. Jerry Bruckheimer. So we got the Michael Bay right there. You got Michael Bay with, Nicolas Cage. If you had played me this movie and did not tell me who the director was, I would swear that this is Michael Bay. There are just films that look like his movies, and this is one of them. It's a good movie. Watched it not too long ago. So this is Simon West. who has been compared to Michael Bay. This next one, I did do a video for him. Sadly, he has passed away. He pretty much is the creator of chaos cinema. And then other directors came on board and continued with the chaos cinema. So this is Domino, and it's a Tony Scott film. Once again, I think if you played this for me without telling me who the director is, I would probably say this is, you know, Michael Bay. I think Michael Bay took a lot from Tony Scott. What I've seen on some videos is that he did take a lot from like David Fincher, but used his stuff in a totally different way. So here's the digital copy, which I think is an absolute waste. And then there's the Blu-ray. Great thing about Domino is that the ending of the film takes place in Vegas. The ending of Con Air takes place in Vegas. He lands the plane on the Strip. In Domino, they blow up the stratosphere and it collapses on the Strip. And this is that it's based on a true story. I never remember that happening. It didn't. So based, inspired, kind of, yeah, maybe 5 minutes is, yeah, you know, but no, that never happened. But I think this is another one that falls into that could be Michael Bay. And yeah, this one's Con Air doesn't really list any special features. It just says like it's widescreen. That's unfortunate. Domino, commentary by Tony Scott and writer Richard Kelly, which is great. That's Donnie Darko. Alternate audio track, script notes, and story development meetings with Scott Kelly, executive producers, and co-star Tom Waits. 2 high-impact features, I Am a Bounty Hunter, Domino Harvey's Life, and Bounty Hunting on Acid, Tony Scott's visual style, deleted scenes, and theatrical trailers. So yeah, this is Keira Knightley plays Domino Harvey. Unfortunately, not too long after this film was made, the real person, Domino Harvey, she OD'd, I believe. Roper and Ebert, 2 thumbs up. This is considered to be one of Scott's worst movies. I love it. I think it's one of his best movies. I love this film. 2 things left. Battleship definitely feels like a Michael Bay movie. This is directed by Peter Berg. Has a lot to do with the military, which Michael Bay seems to like a lot. I enjoyed this film. This is the Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, and ultraviolet. Watch it anytime, anywhere. I enjoyed this film, but it is really a Michael Bay clone. I like Peter Berg's directing too, but it's very Michael Bay. And there's the DVD, Blu-ray. Bonus features on this: preparing for battle, all hands on deck, the cast, engage in battle, shooting at sea, all aboard the fleet. Oh, then there's Blu-ray exclusives. So I guess those are mainly DVD. These are Blu-ray. Alternate ending, pre-visualization. The visual effects of Battleship. All access with director Peter Berg. USS Missouri VIP tour. Commander Pete, which I'm assuming would be Peter Berg. Watch as director, yeah, as Peter Berg energizes the cast and crew. Based on the game Battleship. If you haven't figured that out already. And our last one is Battle Los Angeles. Love this box. It's like a paper and the soldiers puffed out and the words are puffed out. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I really like this too. I used to make jokes that that LA because doesn't look any different than it does when it's not being invaded by aliens. It's just a giant, sweaty, smelly armpit. I love LA, but it's still a giant, sweaty armpit. It's not war, it's survival. This one is directed by Jonathan Liebsman. But once again, take the director's name off. You have me watch it. I could probably swear that this is Michael Bay. It's got a explosion there. Got the 2 discs. DVD, Blu-ray. Good movie. Should check it out if you haven't seen it. Man, that is everything. That is everything. If you made it this far, thank you. You made it to the end. We're not going to recap because there's too much stuff here. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could do it quickly. I just won't get into it. So, Battle Los Angeles could be Michael Bay. Battleship could be Michael Bay. Domino could be Michael Bay. Con Air could be Michael Bay. On the Beach, Into the World, that takes place in a submarine. The Last Ship, that takes place on a battleship. Transformers, the movie. My sticker. Yay. Funko Pop of Optimus Prime. Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life. The Transformers 2-disc special edition that turns into the robot. Criterion Collection, Armageddon. I'm going to save it to the end. Criterion Collection, The Rock. Pearl Harbor, the Director's Cut, 4-disc set. And lastly, Armageddon on VHS. So there you go. This video is dedicated to Paul and Hugo. I hope you guys watch it. Always remember, Michael Bay has 2 films in the Criterion Collection. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And the next video up is a one filmmaker, one film. So I'm very excited about that. And that will be up probably Thursday, something like that. But thank you again. And if you want, leave comments, like, subscribe, share, whatever it is. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one. And a very special thanks to everybody that watched this video in its entirety. I know it's another long one. I don't think, well, I do have a Goodwill video that has 2 pretty big stacks. They had a ton of movies. So I'll do that at some point too. But that one's probably going to be a lengthy one. But all right, okay, I'm going to let you go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody be safe and kind, and I will talk to you on the next one. All right, bye.